Start by going to the Windows Start menu and locating Adobe Photoshop Elements 15. Click on the program to open and then click the Photo Editor button. After a few seconds, the program will open and you can go to File, New, Blank File. In this window, type out Photomontage for the name of the document. Change from pixels to inches and enter 11 for the width, 8.5 for the height, and 150 for the resolution, and press OK. Your document will now be created with a white background. There are 4 different editing modes along the top of the screen: eLive, Quick, Guided, and Expert. Expert is the mode we want to be working in for our project. Click on Expert. Go to the Edit menu, Fill, and choose Black from the drop-down menu and press OK. The white background will become black. Next, use the Google Chrome browser and go to Google Images. Search for photos on your topic. Remember to do an advanced image search. Press the Tools button, Sizes, and pick larger than 2 MP to get much higher quality, larger size images. As you go across these images, they all should have numbers for a width and a height in the thousands. Find one that you want to use. Click on it to reveal the full-size image. This image is 1920 pixels wide by 1031 pixels high. Right mouse click on it and select Copy Image from the drop-down menu. Use the taskbar and go back to the Photoshop program. Select the Edit menu, Paste. You've copied the image from the internet. Next, select the Move tool, which allows us to move the individual images to different areas of the background and resize them. To make an image smaller, click and hold down the mouse button on one of the photo corner spots. Once you're happy with the new size, hit the green check mark, Commit Current Operation. Next, open the Layers panel from the bottom of the screen here. You can turn on the visibility of images on and off by pressing the eye icon here. Now go back to Google Images, select another photo to use in your project. Keep doing this procedure of copying your photo and then going back to the Photoshop program using the taskbar. Edit, Paste. Then move and resize the image. Once you are happy with the new size, hit the green check mark, Commit Current Operation. If a large photo is covering up a smaller photo below it, you can rearrange the order of the layers by clicking on the photo on the Layers panel, holding down on the mouse button and dragging up or down in the stack of layer thumbnails, and releasing the mouse button when you see the double lines. Now you can select the smaller image and see it's now above the larger photo. You can then move it to a specific part of the background. Select Photo Online, Copy Image. In Photoshop, go to Edit, Paste. Adjust the layer order. Move and resize. Now let's begin to erase the edges of the photos and fade them into one another. Go to the Layers panel. Click on the Layers button if the panel is closed. We have 3 layers now against the black background. In this example, turn off the top 2 layers visibility and then click on the bottom layer to select it. Select the Eraser tool and select the correct brush properties before erasing. Go to the 100 soft round brush and set the opacity of the brush to around 75%. Use a larger size brush on larger photos to erase more of the photo quicker and to create a better fading of the photo into the other photos you are using. A 300 soft round brush is good for this first photo. Start on the outside of the photo, click and hold down on the mouse button and drag into the photo, and then let go to begin erasing the straight edges. Photos that go all the way to the edges don't need to be erased. Now in the Layers panel, go turn on the visibility of the next photo, layer 1 in this example, and select this layer by clicking on it. It will be highlighted blue, so you know this is the active layer and the computer will only adjust this layer. Make adjustments to the brush size if needed, and then when needed, zoom into the photo by pressing the Ctrl+ keys a few times to see the edges of the photo better. This will help you do a better job, have more control when erasing, and make sure you are erasing the entire straight edge cleanly. Use your scroll bars to move the document to a new area to erase and continue this process. Zoom back out by pressing the Ctrl- keys a few times. Double check and erase more of the photo if needed. When this photo is finished, go to the Layers panel. Turn on the visibility of this layer. Select the layer by clicking on it. Again, it will be highlighted blue so you know this is the active layer and the computer will only adjust this layer. Adjust the size of your brush for erasing if needed and begin erasing like you did before. Make sure you click and let go of the mouse button as you erase from the outside of the photo to the inside. If you have something like a person's head very close to the edge of a photo, switch to a smaller size brush. Zoom in very close, Ctrl+ keys a few times, and begin erasing very carefully. Erasing does remove the pixels in the image and they will be permanently erased. You can go to Edit, Undo to remove any erasing that you made a mistake on. However, you can only go back the last 10 or 20 steps that you've just completed. Eventually, you will create your finished photo montage by repeating these same steps. Here, you can see them turned off one at a time. Remember that you need to use 12 to 15 total photos in your finished project. Remember to use a variety of photo sizes. Think of the sizes of the people and the faces. You want to use 1 or 2 giant-size photos, 5 or 6 medium-sized photos, and 5 or 6 small photos. Zoom in using the Ctrl+ keys again a few times and inspect the edges and make sure you've erased the edges thoroughly. Look at the notes to find out how to save your project, and finally to print it out when your project is finished.